Story about age. My entire life, I have always looked younger than I am. I know, it sounds awful, right, ladies? But when you're 13 and people keep giving you the kids menu, it is a big damn deal. I've battled, resisted, and was quite indignant of the constant assumption that I was younger than I looked. I've had people talk down to me. Literally. I'm 5'2". I've negotiated with men who assume I'm stupid and naive just because of how I look. I'm sure being a woman didn't help either. I've dealt with women who call me sweetie and honey in a delightfully condescending tone. So one would think that when I decided to move to the land of Hollywood, that land of eternal youth, or at least the pursuit of it, that I would be able to embrace this. However, it was not quite the case. When I was in my mid-20s, I had a boyfriend who has a daughter. Yes, I like to date older men, and yes, older men like the fact that I look like I'm 16. It's really every porn fantasy come true. So my boyfriend at the time, all three of us are taking his daughter to school. Now, for some reason, in Los Angeles, they just hate buses. I don't know if it's pollution, aesthetics, or what it is, but pretty much there's no school buses and every parent drives their kids to school. There's even a specially designated drop-off lane for this. So when you pull up, there's a parent volunteer, and they open the door for the kid, and they help them with all their shit, and then it just, it expedites the whole process. So all of us are on our way to school, having a grand old time, just discussing Selena Gomez and the latest Disney Channel shows, and we reach our destination. So we pull up to the curb, and the parent volunteer opens the door and helps that 5th grader jump on out and grab her super cool Justice backpack and shuts the door for the 5th grader. Then all of a sudden, the door opens for me, the woman in her mid-20s who does not have a super cool Justice backpack. And I'm shocked, sitting there, mouth agape, staring at this woman. Who would put a 5th grader in the front seat? After my very steely-eyed glare, she realizes, oh, you're not in 5th grade, 10 years old, and attend elementary school. So she slams the door in a hurry, right on my foot. My boyfriend at the time, he's just dying of laughter. And then here I am, once again, embarrassed and hating that my age does not match my face. I will tell you one thing, though. That little age debacle really added a whole new dimension to role-playing in the bedroom with the older boyfriend. I literally have dozens of these stories. Remember how much I hated being offered the kids menu when I was 13? I hated it even more when I was 26. And yes, that really happened. By the time I was in my late 20s, I had heard enough men in the industry talk about the value of youth in La La Land. So then I thought, due to Hollywood's horrific, one-sided and unrealistic standards for women, I'm just going to go ahead and go with the misconception and lie about my age so I can work longer in this misogynistic industry. So that started the era of me lying about my age, that it was whatever you thought it was. And any of my friends or family who dared tell the truth, they were breaking the 11th commandment. But really, my honesty with my age didn't evolve until these last few years. As my age has progressed, so has my confidence in standing up for myself. Not just as a woman, but a woman in an industry where we are so less valued than men are. I can now proudly hold my head high and embrace my age. It has been a struggle, a fight, and an all-out denial. But my name is Chrissy Carpenter, and I'm 35 years old. Unless, of course, any of you out there are casting directors. In that case, I'm 25. Thank you.